past weekend, we have gotten some huge updates on Daredevil Born Again Season 2, so let's talk about them. And the first update is that we finally got a confirmation from Marvel that Season 2 is going to release in March 2026. And that matches it up perfectly with Season 1's release schedule earlier this year. And an article from Collider also added that Season 3 is going to be shooting at the same time as Season 2's releasing the episodes, which is the same thing that Season 2 did while Season 1 is airing, so we're going to be getting yearly Daredevil for 3 years in a row, which is pretty awesome. We also got a first official look of Daredevil's new suit in an Entertainment Weekly exclusive, and in the actual camera view with all the red lighting around it, it just looks so freaking cool. And even though this isn't the traditional red suit, I'm still super hyped that we finally got the logo on the chest. But as much as I do love this new suit, they really need to do the red suit with the double D's on it next season. Pause. And another update that we got from Entertainment Weekly is that we got a confirmation on who Matthew Lillard is going to be playing this season, and he's going to be playing a character named Mr. Charles, which just sounds like a placeholder name to be honest, and he is going to be an antagonist to Wilson Fisk. And I feel like he's going to be on the good side this season, and then he's going to get converted into a villain for Season 3, because I just can't see Matthew Lillard staying as the good guy. Maybe that's me typecasting him a little bit, but come on, we all want this guy to play a villain. Marvel's head of TV, Brad Winterbaum, also said that Eldon Henson will be returning as Foggy Nelson this season, even though Eldon Henson just said recently that he is not returning. But Brad basically clarified Eldon's statement by saying that Eldon doesn't really know what he can and can't say about this season, which is fair, but I think the thing that I'm most curious about is Foggy going to be returning in flashbacks, or is he going to be returning in present day? Because if he comes back from the dead, this show has a lot of explaining to do. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 also had a New York Comic-Con panel over the weekend where Charlie Cox and Krysten Ritter were on stage talking about it, and Charlie Cox did tease the return of the rest of the Defenders by saying she's the first one on the list. They also showed the attendees of New York Comic-Con some footage from this season, which I was not at personally, but on Twitter everything is getting leaked from it. And I'm about to list off some details from this footage description from this Twitter account, MCU Film News. And in the footage, Karen and Matt share a kiss and a dance. Bullseye joins them at a diner for milkshakes. Matt is attacked by a sonic weapon. Matthew Lillard makes a surprise appearance. Jessica Jones shows up. Fisk is operating an underground prison, and Foggy is back in this footage. And I also do want to say that I have seen these scenes that they're talking about from leaked footage from New York Comic-Con, but you guys are just kind of look for that on your own on Twitter. I cannot put this in the video or I'll get copyrighted. And after the New York Comic-Con panel, Krysten Ritter and Charlie Cox were interviewed and asked some questions, and they were asked about how brutal the action scenes are going to be this season. And Charlie Cox said that we have a couple that I'm really excited about. I mean, I'm excited about all of them, but the couple in particular that were very grueling, very hard, very exciting, very brutal, they're going to be cool. They also praised Phil Severa, who is the fight coordinator on the original Daredevil Netflix show, and he returned for basically all of the good fights in Daredevil Born Again Season 1, and he is doing all of the fights in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, which is just going to be awesome. And the last update that we got is that the Daredevil Born Again Season 3 writer's room has begun, and I really like that they're just hard at work on next season already, and it shows a lot of confidence from Marvel to go ahead and greenlit Season 3 before Season 2 even aired. So we really might be in for some peak Marvel TV, guys. But y'all let me know what y'all think of these Daredevil Born Again updates, and make sure to follow for more Marvel content just like this.